Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope you have already watched my last video guide. In last video guide, already have explained how we are going to search the string, how we are going to search the character in given string guide, right? So we have explained in two ways, right? So first way with our normal for loop, right? Using our string method, that is with char it method. And next approach I'll explain how we are going to search the character in given string with enhanced for loop using two char method, right? Two char array method, right? Okay. So this two way I have explained, right? And I also explain one thing. So how we are going to find the respective element from array as per range based, right? Suppose if you want to find the element as per the range, so how we are going to write the code for this requirement. So already these two types of what coding I have explained in last video. So in this video I am going to explain how we are going to find minimum and maximum what element from the array. Suppose if you will have any given integer array, right? So in given integer array, if I will tell you or if anybody will tell you, hey, you need to find the minimum or maximum element from this integer array. So what should be the logic for that? So guys, how we are going to add this logic in front of anyone, or guys your knowledge sake or your understanding purpose? So guys, that thing I am going to explain in this video guys. So guys, please be concentrated. Okay, what I am going to explain, it's very important. Or also guys, the guy who came first time in my YouTube channel guys, so guys, please subscribe, like and share my channel among your friend circle guys. So guys, which will what boost my motivation, then I will understand what I am going to deliver the content is helping for you people guys. Otherwise what I will think guys, because what I am going to deliver the content, it's not what up to mark, it's not what benefit for you people guys. So guys, please I am requesting to you all people, if you like my video guys, see what I am giving guys, if you like my video, if you're understanding, if you're not understanding any place guys, please do me comment as well. So Amit, what you're going to explain the things I'm not understanding in this point, I'm not going to understand, please repeat, please reply for that guys. I'm heartily telling you, I will reply your comment guys. Okay, that's my one heartily request guys. If you are like my video, so please guys click the like button, subscribe guys and share among your friends guys. Okay, so guys, without any further delay I will start this code guys. So how we are going to search the minimum and maximum what element from a given array guys. So I see for that purpose, sorry guys, here please bear me guys, I'm feeling some cold, even I'm making the guy video for you all people guys. So guys, see I'm writing, I'm creating one class guy and writing the name of the class guy, what search min and max element. We have one main method finish. Guys, this code is very simple code guys. 3 to 4 lines will take to add the logic guys. Within that, a part of nothing is there guys. A part of this 2 to 3 lines, nothing is there guys. Very simple guys. But if you don't know, then it becomes guys tough. So guys, please be concentrated. It's very simple guys. Very simple. So guys, see what I have told you for your understanding purpose. If you are going to write any logic, so you write guys in separate method for the readability. So I'm writing one method static sorry static, and this time our method return type will get int, right? Because I am going to return what is the maximum number and what will be the minimum element in given st. Okay, a static int. This time I am writing minimum. Okay, I will have a one input that is a int of arr, int of int array our that one that we are going to add our logic. Great guys. So guys, see one thing I will write here. Assume guys array dot length not equal to 0 guys. Just assume guys array dot length not equal to 0, and what return value minimum value from array. Okay, assume these two things guys. As of now, I'm not writing any code for checking the length guys, because I have written so many times checking the length as well guys. So it's up to you now guys. Okay, I'm writing this thing. Assume array dot length not equal to 0, then return minimum value from array guys. Right? Let's see. First, you know what I can do. First, I will write some logic guys. How we are going to write this thing. Please concentrate. Guys, see. Suppose this is your int array, right? Suppose this is your int array. This int array guys. Suppose 12, 17 minus 5, comma 65, comma 45, comma. Suppose that this is your array element, right? This is your array element. So better to write guys in this way so you can understand very well, right? Okay, what I have told. This is guys our array guys, right? Okay, this is your array, right? Because why I'm writing guys, because you will understand very clearly guys if I'm writing in this way. And guys, suppose this is array guys. Okay. Guys, this is your array. Okay. Oh, what happened? Why is not? Suppose guys, limit 1 minute. Suppose guys, this is your array. Okay. So in this array guys, what element I mentioned guys? I mentioned guys, this is the respective element we have. That is guys 12, that is 17, that is minus 5, that is 65, that is 45, that is suppose 35, and that is guys. This is your integer array, correct? And guys, this array we have right different index, right? 0, then we have 1, 2, sorry, that is 2, this is the index of the respective element, right? Okay, that is index. Integer array, right? I'm writing these things so you can understand very clearly, guys. Okay, so you don't have any confusion to understand this thing. What is this? So let's see. So this is your array, right? This is your array. So in this array you need to find which is the minimum element here first. Which is the minimum element? So you can see -5 is the minimum element. So what the logic you need to write to find the minimum element? Correct, guys? So guys, see, I am going to compare, guys. Suppose if I am going to store index 0 value, some result, guys. Suppose I am going to check this value is 12, right? See, guys, suppose, guys, this 12, guys, this 12 is greater than 17 or less than 17, guys. This 12 is greater than 17 or less than 17, guys. It is less than, guys. So guys, it will be as it is. Okay, then I'm going to compare, guys. 17 is less than 5 minus 5 or greater than 5, guys. So guys, 17 is greater than minus 5, guys, right? So guys, 17 will be cross, minus 5 will come, guys, this place, right? Then I can check what? Then I can check, guys, with 65, right? Then you can click 45, 35. So corresponding, I will check, guys, one by one. Okay. At last, guys, we will check which is the our minimum value. Guys, yes or no? I have understood, right? So I will check, guys, one by one. First, I will check 12 is greater than 17 or not. If 12 is not greater than 17, it will be as it is. Then I am going to check 12 to minus 5, 12 to 65, 12 to 45, 12 to 35, 12 to 90, right? Then, guys, again I will check from other number, guys, right? Then at last, guys, we will see what is the minimum number. So, guys, the repetition will be happen, guys. So same thing, guys, I will explain with the code, guys. So guys, concentrate here. Okay. So guys, see, first I will get store our answer, guys, result, or you can say int result equals to, guys, what? Array of index 0, guys. Array of index 0. Okay, array of index 0. Let's see. First I am going to store whatever result we have, that is, guys, index 0. Already mentioned, guys, na? So you can see here what is index 0, guys. I am storing somewhere, and with that I am going to check. I am going to check, guys. So guys, please concentrate here. So for it, guys, I will take one for loop. For loop, guys. For loop, guys. I will start, guys, from index int I equal to, guys, I equal to 0. Sorry, not, guys, int I equal to 1. I will start I equal to 1, guys, because array 0, guys, I am storing that value. With that value, guys, I am going to compare 12 greater than 17. No, leave it. 12 greater than minus 5, guys. 12 greater than minus 5. So I will store minus 5 here. Okay. Then whatever the index 0, guys, will compare with all the value, guys. So guys, that's it. I am going to store first index 0, what is the value. Okay, with that I am going to compare other value. Good, guys, understand, right? One more time I will explain, guys, because you need to understand first, then you can write the code very easily, guys. See, 12 is greater than 17, guys, no, then leave as it is. So guys, 12 is greater than minus 5, no, sorry, guys, I am 100% sorry, guys. So 12 is less than 17, because I am going to check minimum element, guys, right? I am going to check here minimum element, right? So guys, what I am doing here, so I am going to check 12 is less than 17, yes. So guys, 12 will be there here. Okay, guys, I am going to check 12 is less than minus 5, no, it is greater than minus 5, guys. 12 is greater than minus 5. So if it is greater, then directly, guys, we what? We cross that, we can put minus 5. Right? Now, guys, we can check, because we are going to store on the 0 index, right? Now 0 index is 5, right? Minus 5. So minus 5 less than 65, no guy. So minus 5 less than 45, no. So guy 35, 90, no guy. So guy minus 5 is our lowest number guy. So minus 5 is our lowest number. So guy, that is the way I am going to what? Perform the operation. So I am going to store of our 0 index value, right? So I am going to check int I equal to 1. I get less than AR dot length, correct? Then get I plus plus. Now what I am going to write the logic in that. If I am going to give one condition guy, if our array of index of element guy, so 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, whatever element, because I am going to store 1, right? So guy, if array of I less than result, okay, less than result, right? So what will happen again? It will update, right? It will update. So guys, result equal to array of what? I guy. Yes or no? Array of I. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, what? Return what guy? Result. Okay, yes or no? Very simple thing. I will explain one more time, don't worry. So what I have done here, please consider here. This is our array of integer, right? Array of integer. In this integer, we have all the element. If we want to check what is the minimum element in respective array, so guys, first on the array of 0 index, I am going to store our result value. Suppose 12 is our result value, right? 12 our result value. So we are going to check this index value 0 from other index. So this guy 12 is less than 17, no guy. If it is not less than 17, it will not update this value. See guy, if array of I, you are starting from 1, so the array of I is not less than our result guy. I will debug guy, don't worry. Then will come to know. If array of I not less than result, then we are not going to update anything. If it is less than, then only we can enter into this if condition and we are updating the result here. Otherwise we are responding, we are sending the response, correct? Guys, you can see here. So guys, first I will call this method again, then corresponding I will debug the code as well guys, don't worry. So guys, first I am taking one int of ARR, right? In that I am going to take some input guys. What I am taking input guys, same input I am taking here. 12 17 minus 5. What guys? 12 17 minus 5. Then guys 12 17 minus 5. 65 45 35. 65, then 35, then 45, then one value guys, that is 90 guys. Okay, that is 90. I have taken this input array. Okay? Then we are going to call our method, nothing else guys. So sysout, in this sysout guy, I am going to call our min method guy. So minimum method, and guy we can pass our input array guy, right? Array, good guy. Then we can what? Run the application and see the result. It's coming as expected or not guy? Run as Java application guy. You can see minus 5 is the minimum number or not guy? Guys, see, if I remove minus 5 and I'm going to give here what? This is 2 guy, then I can see what is the result coming guy 2. So guy, what you understood? So if you want to find the minimum element from given array guy, so you can write this logic. You can write this logic and you can achieve your what requirement. Guys, this is the minimum, right? Guys, same thing if you want to find the maximum number guy. You no need to do anything. You no need to do anything. Only guy, what you can do, you can guy change this name because you are going to maximum guy. So guys, see max, and guy this place you can change guy greater than. Okay, and you guys you can change your method name as well guy, max. Okay. So this time I am running application. We'll see the result guy. So 90 will come this time because in our input array 90 is the maximum number guy. You can see it's coming or not guy. Guys see 90 our maximum element guy. I can write here 1000 as well. Okay, or 1000. Then I will run the application. We'll see the result. It's coming expected or not. Guys see 1000. So guys, what we understood? So logically we are going to check here less than and what greater than, right? So guys see as per our this guys see if you are going to check what should be the maximum value in this given array again. So same thing I am going to get. So 12 is greater than 17. It's come here on 0 index, right? Guys see here 1 minute. This place guy. So first I'm going to compare with 0 to 1 index, right? So guy 12 is greater than 17. No guy. So guy come here 17. Then I'm going to check 17 greater than 5. Yes guy. So guy 17 is greater than 65. Yes. Then guy it will be cross guy. So this time this will be cross and it will become guy what 65. Right guy? It will become 65. It will become guy 65. So 65 greater than 45. No guy. 65 greater than 35. No guy. 65 then guy 65. So 65 is greater than 90. No guy. So guy this time what it will come, that it will cross and it will become guy mention here 90, right? So guy that is our logic guy. So it will check guy our result as per our input guy. We are going to compare with index based guy. So same guy we have checked here, right? So 12 is less than 17. Yes. Do the 12 is less than minus 5. No. Then we are going this thing guy minus 5. Then we have checked minus 5 is less than greater than 65. Minus 5 is not but less than guy 65. Same way guy we have checked for maximum number as well. So guy then we come here. We have understood as per our logic guy. Response is coming 1000. Only we can change guy this our condition. If array of I greater than result, okay, then update result. If it is not greater than result, this not update the result guy. So guy that is our main what logic for that. But again I will explain with debug mode as well. Let's see. First I will run the maximum guy debug as Java application. Guys see what I mentioned here 1000, right? So I come here first. So the array of I, tell me what is the value guy 1, right? We are starting 1 guy and result guy 12. So guy tell me, so first 12 greater than 12 guy. No. Came next loop guy, right? The next one guy it will check what guy. Next it will check you can see guy this is guy 3. Third value is what 2 3. Get result is guy 17. So guy real value guy 65. So guys same it will compared at last it will reach what result as a 1000 guy. I hope understanding that. So guys, this time you can see what is our result guy Distant result change guys. See, now I'm going to compare. Guys, see, distant result came 190 because 65 is not less than 35, 65 not less than 45, 65 not less than then guys 65 less than 90, right? 65 less than 90 that's why this is updated as 90 guys. Now you can see guys, come here guys, this MC it will become 1000, right? Because 1000 is the maximum result guys, that's why it will print as a 1000. So guys, that is the logic behind that, how we're going to add the maximum and minimum element from a given array guys. So that's it from the video guys. It's very important topic guys, very important concept for the interview as well as your understanding for DSA guys, data structure algorithm. So sometimes the interview may ask such a question, how you're going to add the logic, custom logic to find the minimum and maximum element, because in Java guys you have so many min, max, what method already you have, right? But guys, sometimes the interview may ask how you're going to add with custom logic guys. Okay, so guys, in that perspective you need to understand the logic guys, how you're going to add logic, and you can find out the max and min element from the respective array guys. Thank you guys. If you like this video guys, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, and who is coming first time in my YouTube channel, so especially for them, please guys subscribe my channel guys. If you like, please click the like button, and also guys click the notification button, so whenever I will upload any video, okay, so you will get notified very early guys. Thank you guys, we'll meet very soon in next video. As of now, bye bye, take care.